brand new shit, so this is what I love. I like that.
Zeah,
Baby,
Zeah,
baby,
Zeah,
baby, yeah.
Zeah,
Baby,
Zeah,
baby,
Zeah,
baby,
Zeah,
baby,
Zeah,
baby,
Zeah.
baby, yeah. That the shit I like, yeah. Whoa.
Hello ladies and gents, it's Escape and welcome to episode 6 of the Zeah only Ironman. Today's video, I've become a little bit more of a skiller and accomplished some much needed goals to progress in Zeah and also get myself closer to lizardmen shamans. And someone asked me recently if I was actually gay after watching my frame rant video, and no guys, I'm not actually gay, I just like dick, okay? But yeah, let's get into this. So I know at the end of last episode, I was just getting ready to start getting favor in Hosidius, and the way for me to do that is to push these plows. Now, it's like one of the most monotonous things that you can possibly do, honestly, in the game. You literally just push this plow, fix it every once in a while, but I did this all the way to 45%. And if you're an Ironman and you're thinking about doing plows all the way to 45%, I really wouldn't recommend it. There's one other method that you can do. But if you're going to do it right where I'm at, because you'll be pushing... This is like the longest field, so it's a lot less that you have to like turn around the plow, where if you were in a shorter field, then you would have to do it much more often. So next I head over to the mess hall and try to get some favor and cooking experience. Now the mess hall is extremely good for getting favor and cooking experience. It's also completely free and it's not even boring. Part of what makes it not boring is that when you turn in the food, you get an experience reward based on the approval rating of the people eating it. And we know whenever I see that huge XP drop, it's pretty motivating, especially at a low level. And every time I turn in food, I'm going up a level, and every time, even at like mid levels, I'm turning in like 2 or 3 times and I'm going up a level. So at the time I started the mess hall, I thought approval rating was based on the player and that I'd have to spend a certain amount of game time for the percents to finally go down. But it's actually world dependent and other people can influence the rating. So if you plan on doing this, I would recommend waiting until at least like 32 cooking so you can make stews and meat pies. And you would just have to make the stews, turn them in, and then make the pies. Well, yeah, if you turn them in, then the pies will go up in percent. Make the pies, turn them in, then world hop, and then you just repeat. So I'll share with you a quick little way to do both. For stews, grab 14 meat, cook them, grab 14 bowls, fill them with water, use the meat on the bowls, go to the cupboard and grab potatoes, add them to the bowls, and then cook the stew, and then you just go turn those in. And then for pies, you grab 14 flour and 14 bowls, fill up the bowls with water, and then use the bowls on the flour. And what's actually pretty cool is that you can use any of the supplies back on the cupboard just to like remove them all. So do that. Then you're going to want to grab some pie tins and then, put all the dough into the pie tins, grab 14 meat, cook them, put the meat into the pie, cook the pie, and then turn those in. And I'm not sure the exact XP rates on this, but I heard it's up to 100k experience per hour. And, if you're not burning stuff, then I don't see why it wouldn't be the same at any level. So it's pretty good experience. And it's really good favor as well. So next up on my shit list of stuff to do, I had to get 34 farming for the Tithe minigame. Now I grow marijuana and tomatoes only in Zeah because marijuana is used in anti-poisons. And then if I don't have any of those seeds, I do taromins for strength potions to put all those limpwort roots I have to good use. The tomatoes I grow, the tomatoes I mainly grow to hide my marijuana crops from the Kourend guard, and because I make some pretty spicy pizza pies with them. I'm hoping to get a high farming level before I start planting my Renar seeds, which I think I have 14, which should give me roughly around 50 plus prayer potions, and I'll finally be able to move my trap house to somewhere nice like Arceus. Currently got my trap house set up in Pisca Clitoris, and this is just a piss poor town. Look, I'm just gonna talk to this dude right here. Oh, yeah, dude, I don't think I've been stealing anything from your house considering I'm not allowed to. Fuck you, Jagged. I just don't even get it. Like, yo, thank you, Zeah Iron. Thank you so much for helping us out at the Pisca Clitoris house. And as a reward, you're just allowed to steal from our people. You've really been showing some support, so we want you to just steal everything from all of our citizens that you just got done helping out. Like, okay, it's completely not flawed logic at all. Alright, and right here in the clip, I got 100% favor and secured the favor for this house. So that favor will not knock down anymore from where it's at now at 100%. And I'm pretty sure this is like the last area I can do anyways, the last house I can get favor in. It might be all together. I'm not sure about Lovikenj, but for Piscoclitoris at the moment, I can't get any favor in there. So next up is the OP Tithe minigame. The Tithe minigame is really good farming experience per hour, but it's extremely click intensive, and I can't stand doing it for more than 40 minutes, and that's because that's how long a trip takes. I mean, that's just for me. I don't know about for other people, but that's what it takes me, considering I don't have staminas and I have 1 agility. Also, it's very important that you finish a trip because you don't get points until you deposit the last 26 fruit, and you need those points to buy the rewards and get the experience bonus, and it's not worth doing unless you're going to go for that. Honestly, this minigame could have been pretty fun if it were maybe randomized and some sort of strategy involved, but like, all you do is you plant seeds, water the seeds, then you water the same seeds again, you water the same seeds again, and then you harvest them. You do that a bunch, and that's pretty much it. I'm probably only going to get my farming level to 74, and then not train it because allotments, and I'm just going to do allotments and herb patches after that. Also, you have to fully invest time into the Tithe, because if you log out, you don't get to pick up where you left off, and if you disconnect, well, rip. It's honestly like a really stupid part about it, but I mean, I think the reason why is because I don't think they want you to be able to smuggle the seeds out, but I don't see why not. I mean, I do know why they don't want you to have more than 100 seeds, but the reason why they don't want you to have more than 100 seeds is so you don't go over the bonus cap and get a lot more points. But what they should have done instead is only allow you to have 100 seeds max on you at one time, and there you go, problem solved. If they exit and try and get more seeds, then the minigame resets. And if they can only have 100 seeds on them, they can't smuggle any more than 100 seeds in the minigame, if that makes sense. I mean, guys, that should totally work at Jagex, like, come on. Now, you might have thought the Tithe minigame was bad, but grapes over here are actually fucking amazing. Grapes are so nice. But if you don't want to do the Tithe minigame to get to this, I completely understand. It's better just to go farm Zora if you're trying to get grapes. But personally for me, this is amazing, and it's actually a really good farming experience at a low level. Each one of these plants gives you like 650 experience, and then each grape you get gives you 40 experience. I think by the end of the trip, I get way over 10,000 experience from doing this. And then the cooking experience you get from grapes is so nice. And then I get jugs of wine to use, and I don't have to buy those anymore. So it's actually really good. I don't know if you guys know how I play Ironman mode, but I literally keep everything. I'm a fucking hoarder, guys. I had over 1,000 empty jugs in my bank, because after I would drink jugs of wine, I would just go deposit them, and I kept them like all this time. Like for every trip I did at Kourend Headguards, I would bank all of those jugs. And now it's completely paying off, because now I get to make all these jugs of wine and not have to go back and buy more jugs or do anything like that. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh yeah.
Let's go, boys! Ha ha ha!
Alright, here it is, guys. I just got myself 3 mining. Now, you might not think that's actually like very good, but the thing about it is the very first 3 or 4 levels are the hardest ones to get up. They're so much slower. Like level 1 to 2 is like 6 XP lamps. That means I'm actually very far along on getting to 15. Not very far along, but I mean, I would say at least like maybe a fourth, or at most a third of the way there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, you can look at this fire over here. Yeah, this fire you cannot cook chicken at, even though it's literally pot and pan with a fire. Right click says fire. No, you can't cook there. Alright guys, I know it's coming to your favorite part of the video. The end. Right here I got 65 cooking, and I'm able to cook pizzas and not burn them. I'm going to be using pizzas and stews as a double eat method for 19 HP, like total heal in 1 game tick for when I fight lizardmen shamans. For those of you wondering how I plan on killing it, I have a lot of theories and I'll be testing them out next video. But expect some shaman solos by next episode. And just to keep this video around 10 minutes, I guess this is it. Expect a general store only video expect a general store only video within the next week. You guys are going to want to miss that. And like you guys always do, smash that like button, and if this video hits 200 likes, I'll have episode 2 of General Store Only out in 2 days. Later, guys. If you have any questions or want to talk to me, my private's always on all of my accounts in-game. And the comment box is open there for a reason. I always respond to questions, and you guys' compliments just make me feel pretty, so I always appreciate those as well. Thanks, guys.